This next story is very difficult. It's very difficult to talk about, but it is important to talk about. So millions of kids have grown up learning about the outdoors from the Boy Scouts, but today is the deadline to file claims of sexual abuse against the organization. And let me tell you, they are flooding in. Already more than 82,000 people have come forward with claims of abuse by Scout leaders. The accusers range in age from 8 all the way up to 93. This is all part of the organization's bankruptcy filing and trying to figure out a victims' compensation fund. So in a statement, the Boy Scouts of America said they were devastated by the number of lives impacted. They described it as gut-wrenching and said, quote, "We are deeply sorry."
Oh, okay. Well, they're sorry, so we're good, right? I mean, look, Sam, we're going to bring in accountants and lawyers to divvy up funds and figure out who gets what. But I think that's so interesting, that's so strange how human beings approach a catastrophic situation like this in which 82,000 young people's lives were changed forever. Why don't we figure out how this happened? How does it go where 82,000 children have had their lives permanently altered or ended? How many will go on to offend, to kill themselves because of this? And everybody's like, well, let's just figure out what to pay them. How does this happen, Jeff? Because I don't think this is the Boy Scouts. I think this is a child sex trafficking ring parading as any organization.
Well, before you jump in, I just want to correct you. To your point, 82,000, I guarantee you, is a fraction
what
of
do you
those
think
victims.
The tip of the iceberg,
right,
Sam.
and not to mention all the family members that were shattered, and their households completely will never be the same again. So
the guilt that the parent would walk around with.
And I am too, you know, and just again, I'm going to just take the theme of going on the other side of this one. What about all the families that really helped them, that the Boy Scouts was an honest thing, it was legit, they were no, you know, quote unquote funny business, whatever was going on, and it really excelled them as human beings? What about all the millions of people that went through the Boy Scouts that it helped?
Yeah, Erica, jump in here, because I know that you were a Girl Scout. Not that the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts are the same organization, but what do you make of this? I think that just quickly, I think that the Boy Scouts should have been shut down a long time ago, knowing how rampant these sexual accusations were back then. Let's not pretend that we didn't know back then what we know now.
Right. I mean, I grew up scouting. I have a lot of friends who went on, you know, to become Eagle Scouts in the Boy Scout sector. It was something that was considered of privilege and honor. What we aren't talking about is the fact that for generations, we have had people who we know nothing about showing leadership in their own homes, in intimate spaces where there was no accountability, there was no overseer. And when you have that big of an organization with no overseeing in that capacity, then you're bound to have predators that get through. And now in the future, we know every single trails, like for trails or you getting your background information needs to be done. Criminal records need to be pulled before you ever allow anyone in any capacity with your children.